This Saturday, the Orioles will be in the midst of a three-game series at Camden Yards against the LA Dodgers. But Saturday also marks a special occasion. It's the 30th anniversary of 21-31. That's when Orioles legend Cal Ripken Jr. played his 2,131st consecutive record-breaking game. Saturday gates, they open at 5 with a pregame ceremony starting at 6:25. Cal Ripken Jr., he'll take a trip around the warning track in a red Corvette convertible and will reflect on 30 years since being cemented as baseball's Iron Man. A long list of Hall of Famers will be in attendance. Some never-before-seen memorabilia will also be on display, including Cal's game-worn uniform from September. Well, team historian Bill Stetka joins us now with some of that awesome memorabilia, but also to talk about the significance of this anniversary and this game, 21-31, 30 years ago. How big of a game was that?
It was huge. It was my first year working for the club, and baseball was coming out of a strike, and the public was captivated by Cal, moving on to try to break this record. And as the summer went on, he really brought baseball back from the brink.
Was there ever really a doubt that he was going to do it? Because when you're approaching that number and you're going so strong.
Well, he had battled through a few injuries during his career. You never know. Anything could happen. And, all of our plans would have been for naught. But fortunately, he stayed healthy for another 501 games after he broke the record.
I do want to talk about that in just a second, but first, talk to me about some of this memorabilia. This is really cool. It's going to be on display this weekend. What'd you bring?
I have a number of these items are actually Cal's from 21-31, from September 6, 1995. They've never been displayed outside of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Cal had loaned it to the Hall of Fame, got it back, and now he's lending it to us to put on display. It'll be in a showcase in left field next to his statue.
So we got, of course, the jersey.
We have the jersey he wore for the first 4.5 innings of the game. Famously, he took the jersey off and gave it to his family and revealed a T-shirt that his daughter had given him. 2,130 plus hugs and kisses for Daddy. So this was the T-shirt that he wore under that. I have his cleats from the game, marked 21-31. He had, for the night before, he had 21-30. His glove that he wore during the 1995 season, he marks all of his gloves with the year that he wore them. The batting helmet he wore when he famously hit a home run in the 4th inning off the Angels pitcher Sean Bosky. The home run ball that he hit. This is the actual ball retrieved from a fan named Brian Johnson, who was able to come down after the game, meet Cal, and get some nice swag from him. We have Cal's cap from 21-31. And we will have a lot of merchandise on sale. 21-31.
He didn't wear this.
He did not wear that.
This is the 30th anniversary.
But our team store will have a whole section devoted to 21-31 for fans to purchase.
And what's really cool, you mentioned it, and he didn't just play in the game. He actually played pretty well with the home run and put up some good stats.
He had a home run both nights,
yeah.
21-30 and 21-31.
And we were talking about how it didn't end here. He went on to play more than 500 more games.
Right.
Is this a record? Do you think this is one that will last forever?
Yes, this is, there's a couple, Cy Young's 511 wins, Nolan Ryan's 5,700 some strikeouts, but this is one that it's going to stand the test of time.
I know we're very excited about that. A lot of fun happening Saturday. Bill, thanks for coming in. And again, you can see these items and other memorabilia that you've never seen before Saturday in Legends Park. It's all in celebration of Cal Ripken Jr. and the 30th anniversary of 21-31. There's going to be live music in Legends Park, exclusive merchandise, as you heard, available in the team store.